Okay, we got some breaking news. Now, as I'm sure you know, we've been following Donald Trump's health scare, and for the past week, Donald Trump has not talked to any press. We've only seen pictures of him from far away, and the White House has also started posting old pictures of him and old videos of him in lieu of new ones. And as someone smartly asked here and pointed out, he's not traveling to New Jersey like they had announced, not even to Florida, so he's staying locally. Sure does seem like someone is staying awfully close to Walter Reed, doesn't it? And I'll let you pause these if you're interested in reading them, but Donald Trump posted these posts that sound absolutely nothing like him, but they're trying to make it look like everything is A-okay. And I am telling you, if it were A-okay, we would know it. Now, I'm not sure what has happened. I'm not sure if there's some sort of medical event. I'm not sure if Donald Trump is tired. I'm not sure if perhaps he just wanted to take some time off. Regardless, the White House should be telling us. And instead, we have to fill the vacuum of information with rumors and speculation. It's a shame that this has to happen. Now, as this is going on, over the weekend, someone captured the White House staff dumping things out of the window, tossing out things that appear to be black trash bags. So here, look at a bit of that. There you go. It's very, very, very strange. I'm going to tell you why it's strange in the next clip. But as you can see here, there's an open window and someone was throwing stuff out of it. Will we see it again? Probably not. Okay. Well, you can rewind if you missed it. So here's what someone said. People don't realize that this is weird because after 9/11, the windows were replaced with sealed bullet windows, including in the residence. To throw something out the window means taking the window out of the window pane itself. But security protocol says that contractors can't have access to the residence while the president's staying at the White House. So if work is being done by a contractor in the private residence, that means Trump wasn't at the White House last night, this morning. Very interesting. Now, what could they throw out? I mean, it could just be garbage. Yeah, and if we had like an operating press, they would just ask this sort of stuff and we would know. Someone would tweet it and then they would know. But unfortunately, we have corporate media that are completely owned by Donald Trump and subservient to him and not willing to actually ask important questions. Now, Donald Trump was snapped looking like this, and I'll just let you lead to your own conclusions if this is someone who is operating at 100%. Someone also asked, this is a picture from yesterday, can doctors, so if there are any doctors or nurses watching, can any doctor or nurse chime in what could cause Trump's right eye and mouth to droop slightly more than the left side? Also, have his mouth persistently agape like that. He has been seen with his mouth openly agape quite a bit. Kara Swisher asked this. First, let's read what she was responding to. Kara Swisher is a very well-known and respected tech reporter who's moved more and more so into politics and commentary. But she's responding to this, spitballing. He had a stroke. It's affected his speech and motor skills. There's no phone calls to Fox depressors or shaking 4 irons into the woods. His closest circle are trying to buy time as they can, as much time as they can, while they try to figure out how to handle disclosures of his ailments. They're also waiting to see how the markets react tomorrow, look for more market manipulation and insider trading before decisions are made. If they can't fully correct his speech, then we might hear whispers of 25A. Okay. Well, Kara Swisher said to this, would be great for some reporters who cover Trump and anyone who moaned about the horror of those hiding Biden's degeneration to do some old-fashioned journalism here and shed some light as to what is happening rather than this endless social media speculation. Well, we only can speculate because that's literally all we got. Someone should just tell us what is going on. Now, this photo also came out of Donald Trump, and I'm going to tell you why it's weird in the next slide. Someone said that this is strange, but this is just the same person. That's just the same person. So, first off, we don't know if this was taken today, yesterday, a week ago, 5 years ago. We don't know. But what someone has said is this photo posted by Trump's team appears to have been edited with an app such as Face App to give him an artificial smile. It does actually not look like his smile. That does not look like his smile. His teeth don't look like that. Also, zoom in on the facial expressions of the folks in the background. That's actually Yeah, they look very worried. They look very worried. Okay. Now, as we said in the title, we are hearing things regarding Trump's health, Vance and Joni Ernst. And we have to take it up with great salt, but just letting you know this is being said online. And someone asked, why would Joni Ernst fit into that? And they said potential VP. So we don't know if that's true or not. Again, we can only speculate. But this is definitely what's being talked about by people who are more connected to this than not. Now, this is a very interesting photo. I don't think it's accurate. Still wanted to show you. So this picture of Trump is going viral, where he's not looking great. He's looking demented, in my opinion. Well, Christopher Webb, friend of the show, said today's press pool photo shows Trump leaving the White House this morning and enhanced this image. And seriously, can an expert explain what the hell is happening to his forehead right above his nose and right brow? Okay, so this is an AI enhancement. Now, it also got rid of his hair. So, and he has his hair still, at least from photos we've seen. Now, it was correct and said AI upscaled images are not trustworthy. AI commonly creates and distorts detail when enhancing lower resolution source images. In this case, the American flag on Trump's hat was distorted as well. So, yeah, we don't know. I mean, my guess is this is just AI distortion, and it's not there. It's not there. So if you've seen this photo, my guess would be that this is just bad CGI. It's just bad CGI. But we don't know. We don't know because we haven't seen the president up close. Here's someone else speculating. More of Trump's cover-up. Trump leaves White House this morning, mouth agape, not allowed to speak with reporters. Then it gets weirder. He once again goes golfing at his club, and reporters are confined to the tennis court area, not allowed to speak to Trump, and not allowed to see him golfing, which they normally can. His team posts this picture with close friend and rodeo host John Fredericks. After days of outdated pictures, we finally get something that seems current, but something is off. Other than the weird staging, we notice that Trump's eyes are barely open, especially his right eye. This would be consistent with someone recovering from a mini stroke or a large TIA who's recovering physically but not fully well yet. But it also is an odd smile for Trump. Large, overly toothy in uniform, the rare times he smiles with teeth, it's larger on the side and it's not clenched with his, and it's not this clenched teeth full smile on his face, doesn't push back that much when he does it. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That's a smile. That's with the face app. Oh my God, that's crazy. So then I thought, what about the tools Face Act that uses models to adjust a person's appearance? So this person did that, and I just showed you that's what it normally smiles like. That's a Face App smile. Those aren't his teeth. Those aren't his teeth. That's the biggest tell to me. Those are his teeth. 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 Those are not Donald Trump's teeth. When you make the change, the app squishes the face to expand the smile. Crow's feet, intensity, lips furrow, and smile lines pull back. Eyes become more closed. Smile feels more intense, forced, unnatural. Unlike an AI that fully generates images, a face editor like Face App is hard to programmatically detect. There are no hidden watermarks or super obviously tell us the best method is changing the contract in Photoshop to look for odd noise. And when you boost contrast, you'll notice hard to see with Trump's compression, but the outline around Trump's face has pixelated noise, and so do his teeth, suggesting that not proving touch-up, it could be lighting inconsistencies, but along with the weird smile and behavior, it does raise questions. There is nothing wrong with the president. Why is he not taking questions from press? Why are they not allowed to see him golfing like usual? Why are we only getting controlled media releases? Why are all press images inconsistent with what his team puts out? Great questions. Great questions. Okay. And then I think that is, someone posted this. Someone posted that. Oh, and I do want to let you know that the president is going to be making an announcement tomorrow at 2 p.m. Now, point out, it does say the president. I think the president is Trump. The president is Trump. But we will know tomorrow, I guess, what is going on. So stay tuned for that. We'll be following it. If you like the video, please hit like in the video. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you next time. Bye.